Hey guys, John Pruitt with Addison Riley, Design, Build, Renovate. And I had a consultation this morning about a new house, and I thought that it would be a great time for me to shoot a video of this and kind of let everybody know what it's like when you're building a home and you're trying to find out cost. So here's the first thing that most people will ask me is, what do you build for a square foot? Well, that's kind of a loaded question. And what I always tell people is, when you go grocery shopping, what's in your cart? And usually people look at me with, like I have three heads, wondering what I'm asking. And what I'm asking you is, how much is your grocery cart? If you want to go to the grocery store and say, hey, how much are groceries going to be? What's in your cart? So when you're building a home, and you're building a home with different topography and different bathrooms and different roof lines, all these different things, it's going to increase the cost of your home. And not every builder is created equal. And I'm going to touch on a couple of those things for you real quick. The first thing that's going to drive the cost of the home up is going to be the topography of your lot. Now, I'm not a production builder, so I don't buy subdivisions. I build on a lot that's usually purchased by somebody else. So if that lot drops off, like I had a house in River Gardens, it literally dropped off into a ravine. It cost $40,000 in fill dirt just to get the lot buildable. Well, if you find something that's flat with minimal trees, I might be able to clear the lot for $2,000, not $40,000. So that's a big one right there. And I've kind of got some notes to the side, so I'm gonna turn my head over here. Exteriors, what's on the exterior? If you're gonna do stucco on a 3-story building, well, that's going to cost a lot more money than doing hardy plank or brick on a single-story building. So you have those different elevations, 1, 2, 3 stories. Price square foot is usually a little bit less on a 2-story, but the individual components are usually more. Typically, you end up with a bigger home if you're going to go 1, 2, or 3 stories. Or excuse me, 2 or 3 stories. Bathrooms. How many bathrooms do you have? A lot of people will come and say, hey, I want a bathroom in every single room. Okay, well, you're going to drive the cost of the house up $10,000, $12,000 per bathroom. Then you want to add a half bathroom. Next thing you know, you've put in 3.5 baths, not thinking that it's going to cost you that much. Well, just keep tagging on $10,000, $12,000. Next thing you know, you're looking for a budget of $250. You just put it up to $280 because you added 2 or 3 additional bathrooms. The next one is mechanical. A lot of people don't think about this, but your HVAC system is going to make that home feel and act appropriately based on what you put in it. Well, mechanical is not just your HVAC system of the SEER unit and all that jazz. You also have the ductwork. If you're going to do like a production home builder does and put flex duct throughout the house in the attic and, jump it from room to room instead of making your returns in every room go back to the plenum, you're going to have a lot more heat loss. So what we like to do is put in hard duct or insulated duct. It slows down the velocity, a little bit of the airflow, but you're going to get a lot more in a much more quality product. But again, it's going to cost you more money to do it. So the next thing is insulation. Are you going to do foam? You're going to do bat. You're going to do bat in the ceiling. You want to do blown. There's a lot of different components that you can do, and each one's going to drive the cost up more. And then the last thing, guys, that I'll tip you on is finishes. You can do really nice, real hardwood for $8 a foot, have someone come out and install it for $3.50 a foot, including the glue. You could do that. Or you could put a luxury plank product down, which is very popular in commercial and in residential uses right now. And it will give you the look of wood, but it's got a 25-year warranty and it's waterproof. So that can be substantial, and you're only looking at about $4 or $5. So that's something to think about as well. So it's really depending on you. So when you're looking to build a house, start thinking, what's in your grocery cart? All the fancy things you put in there. If you're going to put mac and cheese, it's going to be pretty cheap. If you're going to put in steak, filet mignon, and Greek yogurt, it's going to cost you some money. So think about that when you're doing your budget, guys. Again, this is Addison Riley. Find us on the web at addisonriley.com or Facebook at Addison Riley LLC. Thanks.